Good evening. This is Professor Tom Foolery, editing vlog, report on day 18. And so what we're doing at this point, now that we've got the rough cut of the film locked, basically, is now I'm going to start doing the little individual details that turn it into a feature film. So what I've picked here is a very short scene, just part of a scene between Jonas Israel and I. And this is actually a scene that I wrote as I was driving to the set that day, because I realized that this film needed something. It was missing this little piece here in the relationship between father and son. So anyway, what I'm going to show you is first what the raw footage looks like and the raw sound before I do any corrections to it. And so I'll just give you a little snippet. This is what that's like.
You were happier in Philadelphia, weren't you?
We had running water.
Okay, now I'm going to do a little trick, and that is that I find that images that move are much more interesting, even if it's a very little subliminal, subtle move. Now, of course, I was also the camera guy, and I'm in front of the camera, so obviously I'm not moving the camera. But in post-production, I can zoom in slightly, or I can move the image a little bit. And with this high definition, because it's very unlikely we're going to project on very many movie theater screens or very large movie theater screens, people streaming it on their TVs or even on their big screen TVs, they won't notice that I'm zooming in on the image a little bit. The definition is still going to be great. So this is what the difference is between without the camera movement done in post-production and then with the camera movement.
You were happier in Philadelphia, weren't you?
We had running water.
Now the next piece here is color correction. So what you're seeing originally was what the image looks like that the camera captured, exactly the way that it was. And now I go in and I do color correction. And it's a three-way color correction where I'm changing out the colors that are basically the darks, the mids, and the high end. It's really complicated and I can't explain it very well, and I'm always learning a lot. What somebody once told me about color correction is it's really an art. There is no absolute answer for how to do anything. A lot of it is more just you're using your artistic eye, and you're also looking at gauges, but I mean scales and so forth, but you're using your artistic eye to create the image and the feel that you want with the color correction. So here's the image with color correction.
You were happier in Philadelphia, weren't you?
We had running water.
Now the sound, what you're hearing is sound that's coming from a microphone that's in a room. A lot of this film I used body mics on all of the actors, but in this particular scene I was actually just running a microphone in the room that's very, very close to both of us. It was between the two of us, so it captured both of our voices well. But there's also a lot of room noise. So here's what it sounds like after I filter out the room noise and at least bring the room tone down a bit.
You were happier in Philadelphia, weren't you?
We had running water.
And now I'm going to show you this scene with a little bit of music added to it, and you'll notice the difference between what we originally started with and after I've done the post-production. So that's all the process that's going to be going on with this entire 80-minute film. It takes a long time to do all of these things, and this is why I'm asking for help on GoFundMe. So please, help me get through the next 2 months to finish this film. It's GoFundMe.com, gay steampunk movie, and everything that you contribute makes a huge difference to this film, and I'm looking forward to showing it to you when we're done. Thanks so much.
You were happier in Philadelphia, weren't you?
We had running water.
It's the biggest mistake I've ever made.
You know, I wasn't the best husband to your mother. And she knew it before I did. But I couldn't stop. And eventually, she forgave me. But it took a long time for me to forgive myself. Forgive yourself, Thomas. Everyone else has.